Live from Jacksonville, Florida. If you're a little confused, we are doing the game virtually with our main man, Wally Mitchell, running the cam. I am flanked to my left by Kevin Broderick. He'll be running my board. And to my right, we have Lou DiPaolo and we have Mikey Brown helping me out with this production of this playoff freshman matchup between Northport Huntington freshman blue and Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red. We might not be in the building, but we are ready and set to go for some freshman playoff hockey as these two teams, one will move on, the other will go home, their season will end. In two previous meetings, Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red got the best of Northport Huntington 5-2 back on March the 11th, and way back on October 21st, Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red defeated Northport Huntington by a score of 3-1. Some players to watch for each team. You have to keep an eye out for Northport Huntington's big, speedy, with one of the heaviest shots in all of the freshman division, Nicholas Zadrozny. He's got an absolute cannon from the blue line, and he's not afraid to use it. Meanwhile, it's a much more balanced attack for Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red, as they are led by the forwards, Connor Krickow, Christian Krickow, as well as Salito and Jake Hayes. On the back end, the captain, Dylan Pardini, will hold down the fort, and he has backed up by fellow defenseman Dylan DeBow. As we are set for the national anthem, we'll step aside. We'll be right back for the puck drop between Smithtown Hauppauge and Northport Huntington, live on LI Sports Network. And with the conclusion of the anthem, the applause from the parents in the arena, we are set for puck drop here between Northport Huntington Tigers and Smithtown Hauppauge freshman Red Bulls. I mentioned a lot of the lineup for Smithtown Hauppauge. Taking a look over at the Northport Huntington side of things, it was Zadrozny leading the way in terms of points. Right behind him with 21 on the year, Jacob Siak, as he holds down a forward group with Peter Mikowski, 17 points, and the captain, Nick Ganesi, with 15. As we get set here for puck drop. Underway, freshman playoffs, Smithtown Hauppauge, Northport Huntington. And it's the goaltender for Smithtown Hauppauge, freshman red, stopping the puck behind, played out to the neutral zone. Now into the Tiger end of the ice, played up the wall there by Zadrozny on the far side. Trying to tap that along. Smithtown Hauppauge, both teams trying to fight for possession of the puck as it rolls back to the blue line and chipped to the neutral zone by the Tigers. That is, in fact, the captain, or rather, that's Peter Mikowski. Back now the other way. Chance for Smithtown Hauppauge. It's Kirscher. Comes off his stick. To the blue line, fired wide. Along the near wall now, Zadrozny will deflect to center. And chasing after Mikowski, coming way out to play the puck, is goaltender Tyler Thompson. Back along the near side, fired up the walls. Zadrozny will keep it in for Northport Huntington. He'll work it right back down. Trying to play it out once more is Kirscher. Along that far wall, Smithtown Hauppauge can chip to center. Another turnover, and right back down the ice it goes. It will be played by the Smithtown Hauppauge. 10-8 and icing is called as we approach the 13, now 12:35 mark of the first period. No score between Smithtown Hauppauge, and Northport Huntington. Tyler Thompson and Rex Moscotti, the goaltending matchup tonight. Face off to the right of Moscotti. Eventually possessed by the Bulls. They'll work it blue line to blue line. As a shot toward Moscotti, never got through. Can be carried out further by the Tigers, now along the far wall for Alfano. Turned over. Chance here for Smithtown Hauppauge. Oh, it never got through. Zethner in the way of it. The defenseman stalwart for the Tigers, as the puck now moved around to the other side for another defensive stalwart of Liam Matarese. Deflects now into the Smithtown Hauppauge end of the ice, and once again, it will be an icing against Northport Huntington. Stop and go start as we hit about the 13:10 mark of the first period. Won by Northport Huntington, but they cannot clear. Held in at the blue line for a wrister on goal, and a save made Moscotti. Northport Huntington take it back and will skate it to center. Firing in Zethner. It'll wrap around the wall to the other side. Trying to play it down low are the Tigers. Good aggressive forecheck, but nothing can come away of it. They joust for possession in the neutral zone, eventually settles down onto a Tiger stick and up the far wall. That's where it's fired right back in on goal and stopped once again by Smithtown's Thompson. Bulls quick to move it in the neutral zone. Whoever hits a skate, and back the other way it comes for Northport Huntington. Pushing it in deeper this time for the Tigers was Andrew Kahn. Now along the far wall, played out across, nobody home for the Tigers, and skating it into the neutral zone, Connor Krickow. Gets checked from behind, and the Tigers will regather. Here's a chance, and a shot toward Moscotti, and a right pad save off the stick of Krickow of the Connor variety. Now on the far wall, the battle continues for possession. It is Krickow who comes away with it. Spins one to the front of the net where it's promptly rejected and deflects to the neutral zone. Immediately playing it further is Kirscher, and he'll give it another go and ends up turning the puck over. Here's a bad turnover and a chance, and it wouldn't go. Excellent recovery there for Northport Huntington as they nearly avoid a breakaway in on Moscotti. Shot again toward Moscotti, is sticked aside. Big early chance there. It was Andrew Katchen who was looking to make a move in on it. Regathering is the defenseman Kirscher. He'll play it up the near wall for Katchen. Back to Kirscher, who's being hounded by Andrew Kahn. Turned over. Ganesi will throw one on toward the goal. Would not go. Tiger goes down. Play moves on. And a great step up at the blue line position. That is Zadrozny. Gets knocked off his stick, and away can come Katchen. Katchen caught from behind by Zadrozny, who will take back for the Tigers. Along the near wall, it's regathered in by Smithtown Hauppauge's Drew Trevino. And it's Trevino who wheels with it. Along the far wall, drags, ran out of real estate. Now in the near corner. Played on further here by Mikowski. Back now on the stick of Trevino. He'll play it across for a chance as they try to get it right back across through the seam, and it would not go as it hit a stick before it could get to Nick Avlanitis. Sending this one across Lucido. Now on the stick of Dylan DeBow. Son of the head coach of the Smithtown varsity team. Right back around. Bulls can re-enter the zone. Wrapped around the wall, Zethner will be the first on it for Northport Huntington. He'll fire it right back in which the way it came. To the line, not out. Good keep there from Ryan Buscarino. Puck flies up into the air, back down. Moving in Buscarino. Nice move. Takes the shot, never got through. Another block. This time it was Cohen getting in the way. Andrew Cohen of Northport Huntington making the defensive play. Tigers will steer to center, and Smithtown Hauppauge will regroup. Turned over and taken back the other way by Aletta. Aletta, he'll let one go wide. Kicks to the near side. Zethner at the point, takes one toward the goal. Thompson, the left pad. Another chance goes wide. And Smithtown Hauppauge will turn it back up ice. Buscarino absorbing a hit, trying to poke it down further, taking a swing at it toward the goal there was Lucido. Now it's still Lucido as he puts it into the far corner. Good forecheck and puck retaining ability shown by Smithtown Hauppauge. Back with Lucido, and he lost it. Tigers can take back. Only for so long, as Smithtown Hauppauge will send it right back out the other way, as we are through nearly half of this first period. 8:15 to go, no score. Smithtown Hauppauge and Northport Huntington in the first quarterfinal matchup of the freshman division. Back to the point, Kirscher toward the goal wide. Regathered in by the Tigers, to the line, not out. Matarese has it go by him. Played out in front, a chance, Moscati a save! As it goes back to Alfano, who will just fire it down the ice, seeking relief from the dangerous chance from Smithtown Hauppauge with 7:45 left here as we get the whistle in the first period. No score between Northport Huntington and Smithtown Hauppauge, due in large part to the Northport Huntington netminder, Rex Moscati. Face off to the right of the aforementioned Northport Huntington netminder is taking control. Well, we don't know yet. They still battle for it. It is the Tigers who pull it around, trying to break out on the near side. Smithtown Hauppauge trying to do the opposite and keep them in. Zadrozny pitches one over. It's fanned on. Good forechecking pressure here. Goes off the wall behind Moscati. And now finally, Northport Huntington can break out. Stopping with it behind the net is Pardini. Now along the near wall for Kirscher. Back down it goes. D-to-D pass. Pardini will chip it up. Northport Huntington briefly had it taken back, but knocking it off the stick was Jake Hayes, and he'll force a cover from Rex Moscati. .648 left here in the first period. Still no score between the Smithtown Hauppauge Red Bulls and Northport Huntington. Puck along the near far wall now can be had on the near side. Trying to clear it, not successful on the first go around. Northport Huntington. Here's a second opportunity, and deflecting this one to center, Mikowski. Or rather, that was Andrew Kahn. Siak creates the turnover, can't clear. Buscarino heavy on the forecheck. And Zadrozny will weave his way through into the offensive zone. Zadrozny has the puck poked off his stick, but he'll get it back on the corner. He'll try to pitch it across and comes out of the zone. Aiden Junkins will try to send it back the other way. Instead, the Bulls will carry in for the moment before they lose possession, but not out of the zone. Here's a chance. Quick hour drive. He scores! Connor Krickow breaks the ice, and the Bulls take a one-goal lead. Off the turnover in the high slot. Beautiful shot. Connor Krickow. Connor had 6 goals in the regular season. He has his first of the playoffs. The first freshman playoff goal scored in the year 2025 belongs to Connor Krickow. Ensuing draw. Puck right back in to the Northport Huntington end of the ice as they'll try to break out. Sorry about that. The sinking abilities were a bit thrown off. We're all square now. Face off to the left of Thompson. Ganesi to take the draw. Tries to win it forward. They do get a shot toward. Here's a power play here for Northport Huntington. Zadrozny. He's got a cannon. Lets one go. Never made it through. Off Ganesi in front. Bit of friendly fire. Retaining possession. Right across. Zadrozny. Another drive. Again, not sure if that one made it through. Good cycling down low. Auletta is in. What a save made by Thompson. Rob Auletta on a beautiful setup here. Watch the give and go. There's the give, here's the go, and here's the shot. And Thompson in the butterfly. Face off to the right of the aforementioned Bull netminder. Comes to Ganesi down low. Ganesi, wrap around, wouldn't go. Again, Thompson comes up big. Lifted to the line and out. A much-needed clear for Smithtown Hauppauge. Zadrozny first on it, as he's being watched by Trevino, who will backskate his way into the neutral zone to the line. That pass connecting with Northport Huntington's a shot toward Thompson is denied. And we get another stoppage. Still 53 seconds more of power play time for the Tigers, as they have looked dangerous thus far with the man advantage, trying to get the equalizing goal. Thank you so much for tuning into LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League freshman playoffs. As the face-off won and controlled by Smithtown Hauppauge. They fired around to the line, not out. Second attempt will succeed. Tigers play it across, D to D. They try to re-break into the zone. However, preventing them from doing so are the Bulls, and doing a good job of it. Now, hitting the red line, setting in Auletta. Had the best chance on this power play. Retrieving the puck are the Tigers. Zethner lets one go, a wrister. Low shot blocked and cleared by Lucida. Moscati stops it. Gives it on further for Siak. Jacob Siak navigates the neutral zone and fires in along the near side. Rolls around to the far corner. First on it is a Bull. They'll try to get it out. They will. To center. Trying to keep it further going is Trevino. They still battle for it. Siak will push it back in the zone. Forechecking hard after it is the other Krakow on Smithtown Hauppauge, that being Christian. Puck ends back on goal for Thompson, no icing. Under 3 to play here in the first period, 1-0. Smithtown Hauppauge have the lead on a goal from Connor Krakow. Zethner having some trouble in the corner, turned over, spun toward the goal, blocked by Siak. Another try, they score! Anything you can do, I can do better, says brother Christian Krakow. He's got the second, 2-0 Smithtown. And a bit of an unlucky bounce in front, and Johnny on the spot, Christian Krakow. Christian's had the most goals on Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red in the regular season with 17. He adds his first of the playoffs and doubles the Bulls' lead to 2-0, late stages first period. Wrapped around the wall. Bulls not content with just a 2-0 lead. They'd like to add to it. Still very early here in the first period of this freshman. In the 3-seeded Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red and the 6-seeded Northport Huntington Tigers. Mikowski knocked from the puck. Gathered in by Kirscher. Kirscher, 2-on-2 over the blue. Backhand pass in front, intercepted by Ganesi. Ganesi will play it on the far side. Tries to break it through the red line, and preventing him from doing so was the Bull defenseman, Jake Hayes. Here's Matarese. He'll cross over the blue line into the Bull zone and immediately get walled off. Puck still in the zone. Arister doesn't get through. And banked to center. Under 2 to play, Auletta. He had the best chance of the game for the Tigers. Pushed along. Centering feed, it's loose out in front, and Matarese will send it to the far wall, and it will get out of the zone. Puck in the neutral zone, right in front of our cameraman, Wally. Send into the zone. Lippiello will try to play it. It's turned over. Bulls take it back. Shot gloved by Moscati, and he's content to hold as we reach just about 1 minute left in the first period. 2-0 Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red. On a goal scored by Krikow, Soletto and Costa getting the assist. Buscarino assisting on the first Krikow goal scored by Connor. 58 to go here, first period. Face off to the right of Moscati. Back to the blue line. They'll go D-to-D. Lucido, a wrister wide. Buscarino. He gets bumped into Alfano. Still, Bulls possess it. Centering feed, nobody home. Will the Tigers clear? They get awfully close. Krikow goes down, and might we see a penalty here? I believe we will, Kevin. Kevin, 2 thumbs up to my left. And Alfano hops over the boards of the penalty box. He will sit for 2. And if Smithtown Hauppauge don't score in these next 31 seconds, the power play will carry over into the second. Not how Northport Huntington would have liked to close the first period. Christian Krikow wins the draw. Connor could not get a shot through. Clearing the zone are Northport Huntington. That's Lucido playing it across to his defensive partner. And in come the Bulls. Along the far wall, put towards the middle, it's intercepted. Good play, McLaughlin. He couldn't clear the first go-around. Now McLaughlin takes off as they look to rush up the ice in the dying moments of the first period. 2-on-2 shorthanded. And offside, I believe, will be the call unless they have run out of time. I do believe we have an offside here. Puck dropped at the circle will prove I am right as the final seconds of period number 1 taper off to the line and out as we get another stoppage with no. We get the end of the first period. 2-0 Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red leading Northport Huntington Tigers after 1. You're listening to the LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. We'll be back. Welcome back, as you're listening to the LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. 2-0 Smithtown Hauppauge leading Northport Huntington. Freshman playoffs quarterfinal. Power play carrying over from the first for Smithtown Hauppauge freshman Red. The number 3 seed against the 6th-seeded Northport Huntington Tigers. The final for cross-checking was the penalty. As we have a stoppage. The puck will come down in the offensive zone for Northport Huntington. Decisive will take the draw. "61 seconds more of power play time for the Bulls. They win the defensive zone draw. They look to break out. Trevino through center. Works his way to the near side. Centering feed. Shot never got through to Mascotti. To the blue line. Pardini. Nice move. Shot wide. Zadrozny. Lost it. A chance here, and Northport Huntington collect and clear. A much needed clear for the shorthanded group. Smithtown Hauppauge look to get it back in the zone, and firing this one toward the goal. It deflects up and off the high glass behind the net of Mascotti. Bulls retake control as the seconds on the power play tick off. Pardini, a slap bomb blockered away by Mascotti. Aletta along the near side trying to play it. And he'll work his way to the line, not out. Pardini taking it back, putting one toward the goal, stopped by Mascotti in his right pad. Aletta, he will try to lift to the line, not out. Great keep by Trevino. Trevino, however, lost control. It's still not out of the zone. And pushed further, deeper in. Zadrozny off the side of the net. To the neutral zone. Alfano will bring it in. Puts one toward the netminder Thompson, who hasn't received a shot in some time, and he'll make the stick save. Zadrozny back toward Thompson. Trying to get control. Northport Huntington from the bench area. A chance, and it goes off the side of the net. Maybe Thompson got a piece of it. Matarese with an incoming Jake Hayes. Falls to the ground as Junkins. Northport Huntington back in their own end. Try to get it out. Junkins across in the skates. Skates to stick. Siak tries to tap it down further. Cutting it off Kirscher. Kirscher and Pardini out there for Smithtown Hauppauge. It is Kirscher down the left side. Kirscher still on his backhand. Feeds the front of the net. It's intercepted and taken back by Alfano. Henry Alfano along the far wall. Lost control of the puck. Smithtown Hauppauge try to clear. They will. Northport Huntington trying to tap it right back down. Here's Siak. Siak crosses the line offside. We get a stoppage at around the 11-minute, 45-minute mark. 2-0 Smithtown Hauppauge still leading Northport Huntington. And if you love everything we do here at LI Sports Network, please do us a favor and give us a follow on social media at LI Sports Network. Tons of great stuff on there from all the things we're doing, including down here in Jacksonville for the AAU Division II and III finals, national tournament, I should say. That does include the finals, of course. And as well as the Division I, we had plenty of coverage for. And as you know, Suffolk County High School Hockey League, no shortage of coverage there. Played to the line. Did it come out? I don't know. Breakaway chance, but the puck comes away from the streaking Smithtown Hauppauge Bull, that being Jake Hayes. To the blue line and out. Actually, it was Solito. D to D. Go the Bulls. Lucido, lead pass, too far for his intended target. And down the ice it goes. That intended target was indeed Jake Hayes. And so a stoppage with 11:08 on the clock, as helped out by our cameraman Wally, who can't give enough credit to Wally Mitchell. He is holding down the fort literally there at the rings tonight by himself, listening to my voice, which may or may not be a good thing for Wally. Here is Solito. Little great lead pass. Chance, oh, left the puck behind him. And Zadrozny with the recovery. That was Jake Hayes. Back toward Moscati. He'll steer it aside with the help of his stick and left pad. Zadrozny, skate to stick. Gets it up to his left winger. In the neutral zone, Siak. Drop pass. Chance deflects up and off the high glass. It stays in play. Back around. It's Dylan McLaughlin. And all the way out of the zone. Right on goal for Moscati to stop it and play it with his glove. Nicholas Zadrozny. Up the near side. Over the red. Over the blue. Zadrozny to the outside. Zadrozny still with the puck. Around the net goes Nicholas Zadrozny. He still has it in the corner. Centering feed rejected. Gets it right back. Toward the goal, blocked. And regathering it in Buscarino. He'll play it to himself off the wall, create some space, and will send in off the skate of his teammate and into the offensive zone. Matarese looks to bank to center, gets it to the line, where it's held in by Pardini. Pardini works his way in, bumped off the puck by Matarese. Down low, Buscarino. He gives Lipiello a shove. Lipiello trying to play with his stick from the prone position. Eventually it comes on further to be played out by Andrew Kahn. Trevino. And now it is settled down by Christian Krikow. Across with it. Carrying in Mikowski. Rather, that is not Mikowski, but Andrew Kahn. Puck cleared down the length of the ice. It will be no icing. No icing, excuse me. Lipiello for Matarese. He'll try the near side to clear it. It's cut off by Christian Krikow. Down low once more, Lipiello. Right back up the near wall. Taken over by Pardini. Toward the net, a kick save made by Moscati. Yeah, that one gets by Alfano on the far side. Centering feed this time from Connor Krikow, didn't go. Pardini plays it right back down low. Good puck movement. Shot toward Moscati wide. Along the far half wall, finally the Tigers can break it out. And doing his best and staying outside there was Andrew Kahn. Matarese turns it over. Zethner looking for a cross-ice feed. Great read by Pardini to intercept. Matarese. The puck pinned to the boards. 3-on-2 they battle, and the team with 3 emerge with the puck, that being Smithtown Hauppauge. Zethner tries to tap into the neutral zone. Trying to clear it out, that time Kersher, he could not. Tumbling down to the ice, a Tiger was under his own accord, so back they come. Ganesi tap back into the Tigers zone. It's been a great defensive game so far for Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red, as they have really done a great job limiting the chances of Northport Huntington to this point. And they're having much difficulty entering the zone and gaining possession in the offensive zone as Zethner gets shoved down. Matarese delivers the blow. Chance down low and a left pad save. Moscati. Rebound stop Moscati. And he'll hold. Matarese took the body and left the puck right out in front for Avlonitis to have a great go at it. And Avlonitis was stonewalled by Rex Moscati. Face-off comes to the left now of the Northport Huntington netminder. A stick battle that ultimately comes back for the shot. Left pad save from the stick of Solocito. Alfano trying to lead Zadrozny on that far wall. Carrying it on his backhand. Now forehand. Zadrozny wide! Might have hit a stick out in front. Pushed back to that left point where Zadrozny can backhand it back to Alfano. Alfano has the puck removed from his stick by Trevino. Trevino inside, outside, now back inside, now back outside, and off his stick. Good poke there from Zadrozny. Falling to the ice, McLaughlin, as he tried to settle it down. His eyes probably wide. A turnover. Alfano toward the net. A save made Thompson. A rare mistake in the defensive zone for Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red. Leads to a good chance for the Tigers. And a good save made by Thompson. .5:57 left here, second period. 2-0, Smithtown Hauppauge leading Northport Huntington. Both goals scored in the first period. Ganesi to take the draw. He'll win it back. Shot off the draw and a save made by Thompson. Junkins toward the net, save made Thompson. And now on the stick of Joseph Costa. Costa will move it into the zone, but ahead of the play, Jake Hayes. And an offside called. Ryan Brannigan, live from Jacksonville, Florida, calling the game virtually with our cameraman, Wally Mitchell, in the rink, providing great visuals for us as always. Pushed out in front, no dice, and of course, Kevin Broderick to my left, helping me run the board virtually. Auletta try to go inside with it. Instead, the puck harmlessly rolls onto Thompson, who will freeze it. As we're approaching 10 minutes gone by, second period, no score between Smithtown Hauppauge and the freshman red and Northport Huntington. Both Smithtown Hauppauge red and blue made the playoffs this year. Smithtown Hauppauge freshman blue have a first-round matchup against 17-4 KPCs. There's a shot toward the goal that not sure if it made it through, and is fired down on goal. A power play chance here for Northport Huntington. It'll be their second of the game. Kershaw off for tripping. So Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red go down a D-man. Centering feed, Auletta, they score! It deflected into the back of the net. And Northport Huntington have scored their first of the game, cutting the lead to 1 on the power play. There's the feed, and not sure if Ganesi got a stick on it or if it went off the skate, but celebrating as if he had scored was Auletta. So we'll give it to him. 2-1 the score. How will this goal turn the tide? Or will Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red respond? Buscarino has a response in mind as he pulls it around the net. Still Buscarino, centering feed. Gets by the stick of his intended target as the puck played down low. He was trying to get it over to catch him. Loose. Pushed toward the front of the net by Christian Krikow. Now back up top to the point where it's held in. Now Pardini. Pardini hounded vigorously. Nice stopping move. Great space, at least momentarily, for him to get it back to Buscarino. Good puck movement. Shot wide off the stick of Christian Krikow and gets by the defenseman Buscarino and down the ice. As we're under 4 to play here in the second. Only goal of the period.
belonging to Northport Huntington. A goal scored on the power play. Pardini, nice move. Pardini to the outside. Try to put it out in front, and a good block from Alfano. Turned over down low, a chance and a left pad save. Mascotti in the butterfly. McLaughlin will backhand in. Alfano chasing after it with Siak. It will bounce off the wall and be covered by Thompson. Offensive zone draw coming for the Tigers. Auletta from, got the assist on the goal, Kevin. Rex Mascotti, the goaltender for Northport Huntington, gets onto the score sheet in more than one way as the face-off controlled by the Tigers. Zadrozny fires it down low. Can be moved down further by Smithtown Hauppauge. Dylan DeBow. Now Trevino. A diving effort to get the puck away from Trevino. Puck briefly exited the zone, so touching up Northport Huntington. Good puck mover through the neutral ice. Avlanitis. Junkins on him. Try to poke it away. Avlanitis nearly stepped into his own teammate, that being Connor Krickow. This is Christian. Christian to the net, wouldn't go. Now on the stick of McLaughlin or Mikowski. Didn't catch if that was 49 or 59. Pinned to the near corner. Time winding down here in the second, 2-1. It's a one-goal game in the quarterfinal freshman playoff matchup. Smithtown Hauppauge and Northport Huntington Lucido. Chips it out of the zone. Here's Ganesi. Ship and chase here for Ganesi, cutting it off and sending it around to the Bulls. Junkins gets over there, but he couldn't keep in. Avlanitis, kept picking up speed. Trevino, they're offside. Under 2 to play here in the second period. 2-1, Smithtown Hauppauge still leading Northport Huntington. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League Freshman Playoffs quarterfinal on Ally Sports Network. Played up the far wall. Into the zone, plenty of Bulls back on defense. Loose puck picked up, Ganesi toward the net. Backhanded back on it, a diving save made by Thompson. What a save by the Bull netminder. Here it is again. And it's going to be a tricky play as watch the puck deflect. Going to the right, now it's got to come back to the left. And there's the full extension by Thompson. We're back to action. Face off to the left of the Bull netminder. Turned over, Mikowski! Deflection, save, rebound, smothered by Thompson. Face off to the left of the Bulls netminder. Controlled down low by the Tigers. Try to get a net front. Rister deflects wide. Mikowski try to go to the line. Mikowski, son of assistant coach Walter Mikowski. Here's Auletta. 2-on-2 over the blue. Auletta forced to the outside by Pardini. Sharp angle try, wouldn't go. And now here's Christian Krickow. Down the far wall, Krickow centering feed, hoping for Avlanitis, wouldn't go. Auletta, he's got the lone goal for Northport Huntington, tapped into the zone. Auletta in the regular season had 6 goals, 3 assists. First of the playoffs for Auletta. Kirscher will backhand it in with about 20 seconds to play. He did not hit the red line. It is an icing, so the clock is frozen at 20 seconds. Solido and Costa have assists for Smithtown Hauppauge. As the faceoff comes to the left of Thompson, Solido had just 1 assist in the entirety of the regular season. Costa had 5. Faceoff controlled. Zadrozny, a shot, right pad save. Made by Thompson. Matarese pinching in. And away come the Bulls. Trying to kick it ahead into the offensive zone. A shot goes over the net. And Kareem's to the other side. To the line, not out, but time ticking off and will expire here in the second period. Northport Huntington get 1 back. They still trail, but only by that 1. 2-1 after 2 here at the rinks, broadcasted from Jacksonville. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League Freshman Playoffs on LI Sports Network. Welcome back here to the Rinks in Hauppauge, broadcasted live from Jacksonville, Florida. Ryan Brownigan alongside Kevin Broderick and our main man on the cam, live from the rinks, Wally Mitchell, as we are set to begin a decisive third period between Smithtown Hauppauge, Freshman Blue, and Northport Huntington as Mascotti makes a save. 2 goals in the first for Smithtown Hauppauge, 1 in the second for Northport Huntington is how we got here. Only 1 team can move on. Shot blocked by Junkins, fired across. Matarese will get there first. Liam Matarese playing it through center. Siak and across. Alfano pulls it to the backhand. Will send one to the front of the net, off the side of the net. Another try there from Alfano. He tumbles down and instead can be played out further by Smithtown Hauppauge's Locido, pardon. And now the net has come off its position, and thus we get a stoppage. Rex Mascotti's been excellent thus far for Northport Huntington, has only allowed the 2 goals and has an assist in the game, as has Thompson in the net for Smithtown Hauppauge Freshman Red, only allowing the 1 goal thus far as we're back to playing some hockey. Playoff hockey. Zethner holds in. No, he does not, says the linesman, whose whistle I cannot hear. So with 13:45 left here in the third. Face-off just outside the Smithtown Hauppauge Freshman Red Bull zone. Won by Smithtown Hauppauge. Tapping into the zone and giving chase here is Katchen. Centering feed, hoping to get that one to Connor Krickow, would not go. And now Matarese to the line, not out. A good keep in by Buscarino. Fired off the wall and down and out. Kirscher back to get it. Rolling puck, he'll play it off the wall into a safer position, but ultimately turns over the puck to Zethner. Quickly up now for Declan Hedger, a late addition to the freshman roster as he came in midway through the season. Good move here from Krickow. Krickow is in, shot, what a save! Rex Mascotti, a big stop as the puck comes down on Thompson. Over to Kirscher. Buscarino. Bulls try to break in. Auletta will take out. Left it behind him. Picked up further by Ganesi. Ganesi shot it. Kircher. Auletta keeps it moving down low. In the near corner, Buscarino. He'll carry out. Buscarino plays it in. I'm now joined by an Agavino who watches, I assume, rooting for his former team, Smithtown Hauppauge. It is, in fact, your dad's team. Goes wide. Here's Trevino. He couldn't get anything going. And a 2-on-2 over the blue for Northport. Huntington is stopped behind the play due to a whistle and assuming a penalty to be called. Yes. Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red, coached by George Avlanitis, Brian Canny, Jeffrey Lakowitz, and Paul Arizi. And Thomas Agavino saying he has coached this team. He's to my right. So we'll get some insights from him shortly. As here's a chance on the power play for the Smithtown Hauppauge freshman Red Bulls. A glove save made by Mascotti. Another stoppage. 11:37 to go here in the third period. Smithtown Hauppauge freshman Red leading Northport Huntington by a score of 2-1. Minute 52 left on the power play for the Bulls. Trevino to take the draw from Ganesi. Matarese had a chance at it. Thrown across the crease and wide. Trevino chasing after it. Zadrosny gets there first. They battle hack and jack and whack away at it. It's in the corner still. The battle rages on and finally can be moved out of the zone. Christian Krikow playing across. Trevino pulls up. Great pass, but unable to handle it was Avlanitis. Now back on the far point. Kircher keeps it moving. Matarese gets there first. He fires it up the wall, on the dasher, in the skates. Can it be controlled? Finally it is by Northport Huntington, and they clear. Bulls outlet the zone. Under a minute now on the power play. Pass across, Lucido. Goes down low with it. For the net, it goes across the crease, nobody home. Down the wall. Out in front again, no one there. Lucido keeps it in. Goes down low with it. Now Matarese will clear for Northport Huntington. Right on goal for Thompson. He'll steer it over to Trevino. Trevino meanders through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Sharp angle try, denied by Mascotti. Still in front. Krikow to the net. It's loose. They scramble, and it's fired out by Northport Huntington. Alexander Lucido makes his way through center. We're back to even strength. Zethner around the far wall. Not out. Try to go back out in front with it. No dice. Good possession, however, for Smithtown Hauppauge. Now Solito across. Pardini takes the shot. Glove down, loose and cleared out of the crease by the Tigers. All the way down. Will be an icing against Northport Huntington, stopping the clock with 9 minutes and roughly 10 seconds left here in the third. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League Freshman Playoffs on LI Sports Network. Back off the offensive zone draw for the Bulls. It's won by Northport Huntington. They clear. They'll try to chip it in. They're down a goal. Time not on their side. That shot toward Thompson, steered aside by the Bulls netminder. Streaking down the wing is Hayes. Jake Hayes on his backhand. Forehand wide, still with Hayes. Fighting through checks. On his forehand, could not send it further into the zone. It's along the far wall. And it came out of the zone. And offsides. Called by the official. Another stoppage. Leaving the clock at 8 minutes and 33 seconds. We'll throw 3 more seconds on there for the face-off just outside the Smithtown Hauppauge Bull end. 2-1, they have the lead. One will go on, the other go home. There's only room in the semis for one of these teams. 6th-seeded Northport Huntington, 3rd-seeded Smithtown Hauppauge, freshman red. Their brother team, Smithtown Hauppauge, freshman blue. The 7 seed, set to face off against KPC. Fanning on the send around was Costa. It's cut off by Matarese. He'll backhand in deep. Back up top, Matarese. Shot off the skate and out of the zone. A good block from Costa, who chases after it. Matarese quick to get back on the puck, but he's still troubled by Costa. And Costa, I believe, takes a penalty here. I'm not sure. Yes, it is indeed Costa who will skate off to the box. He'll hop over the boards. No, he'll let himself in through the door. A power play chance for Northport Huntington with 7:47 to go here in the third, down a goal. Face-off one, chance, pops up into the air off the blocker of Thompson, and another stoppage. I believe this could be a high stick. Face-off all the way down in the Northport Huntington end of the ice. Ganesi, the captain, he'll take the draw in the defensive zone. Again, puck touched with a high stick, brings it all the way down. Zadrozny, his pass ahead, too far for his intended target, Ganesi. Northport Huntington trying to regroup. Here's Mikowski, Peter Mikowski. Puts a puck ahead. It's Aletta, now Ganesi. Puck again, flying up in the air. Aletta, he's got the only goal for Northport Huntington. Down low, Ganesi. Krikow clears. Connor Krikow with the clear. 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the power play for Northport Huntington. Feels do or die, even though there is going to be still time left after if they do not capitalize on the opportunity. Siak collects behind his own net. Watched carefully by Connor Krikow. Gets it over to Mikowski. His pass intercepted. A nice play made by Buscarino. Across once more. It's Jacob Siak, the second leading scorer in the regular season for Northport Huntington. Sends a pass ahead. A drive and a blocker save made by Thompson. Backhanded down the wall and intercepted and cleared by the Bulls with just 22 to go on the power play for Northport Huntington. And now under 6 to go in the game. It's going down to the bitter end, 2-1. Smithtown Hauppauge, freshman red, and Northport Huntington. Played into the zone by the Tigers. Lucido watches it go by to be played on further by Hayes. He lost it to Alfano, who backhands one out in front. Back to the point. Zethner, a shot wide. Might have glanced off the pad of Thompson. Behind the net, Alfano and Ganesi. Or rather, that is McLaughlin. At the blue line, it comes out. Zethner try to punch it right back in, turns it over. Trevino for Avlanitis. Down the wall, Siak gets there first. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League Freshman Playoffs at LI Sports Network. I'm Ryan Brannigan, and it's coming down to the wire. Avlanitis around the wall. Zethner picks it up. To the line, not out. Lucido, a deflection wide. Went off the stick of Avlanitis. Back up top to the opposite blue. Pardini, give and go. A shot wide. Went off a body in front. Christian Krikow, backhand pass to the front of the net. Might have got onto Moscati, and if it did, he made a left pad save. Zethner sends around. Great shift for Smithtown Hauppauge as they have pinned Northport Huntington into their own end. Best way to keep a lead. Avlanitis try to go back to the blue line, comes all the way back down, therefore no icing. Oh, we will have an icing. Perhaps it was not the player I thought it was. Face-off coming back down to the right of Rex Moscati. Coming up later on tonight, 8 p.m. start, ESM, St. Anthony. That should be a good one. Directly after the conclusion of this game. Taking a hit up high. Now Zadrozny slaps one on goal. It's right into the chest of Thompson, and he's perfectly content with holding on to it. Face off to the right of the Smithtown Hauppauge Bull netminder, and we'll get a timeout. Taken by Northport Huntington, and that'll give me a chance to quickly recap the game. In the first period, Smithtown Hauppauge's Connor Krikow scored the first goal of the freshman playoffs with an assist coming from Ryan Buscarino. Not long after, 3 minutes exactly to be exact, Christian Krikow, brother of Connor, scoring a goal from Solito and Costa. That made it 2-0. The first period would end. Second period, not much happening. However, a tripping penalty assessed to Logan Kircher puts Northport Huntington on the power play, and that's where Robert Auletta from Rex Moscati, his netminder, buries the puck on a pass across. It went off, I believe, a skate in front, and that made it 2-1. No scoring yet here in the third. That is where we stand. Smithtown Hauppauge, freshman red, and Northport Huntington. Joined by the legend himself, Gabe, to my right. Absolutely holds down the fort here in Jacksonville. Love to give Gabe a shout out. Also the keeper of the food vouchers. He has the most power here. Mikowski puts one out in front. A chance averted. Fired across to the other side. 3:35 to go and counting. Zadrozny, wrist shot blocked. Back now on the stick of Zadrozny. He moves in. Shot is saved. Stopped by the glove of Smithtown Hauppauge's Thompson. Tyler Thompson. Face off to the left of the aforementioned Bull netminder is controlled by the Bulls. They'll try to get it out the far side and will. Streaking down the left flank was Jake Hayes. He got bumped off the puck by Zadrozny. Zadrozny trying to play it up to himself. Puck hopped over the stick of Mikowski. Played back now the other way by Smithtown Hauppauge. This will be an icing against the Bulls. Face-off comes right back down in their own end. While I'm not in the building to feel the tension, I myself am getting tense. And I can imagine what the tension could feel like in that arena as the time winds down in the third period of a one-goal playoff game between 6-seeded Northport Huntington and 3-seeded Smithtown Hauppauge. Freshman red, Zadrozny tries to backhand it down the wall. Back up top for Zadrozny. Siak will spin it down that near wall. Hedger chasing after. To the line and out of the zone. And however, will be another icing against Smithtown Hauppauge. And got to keep an eye now. I would say an eye out on Muscati. It might be a bit too early. It's never too early for Patrick Raw, but I think it is too early here. And the great Hall of Fame goaltender, notably not a coach behind the Smithtown Hauppauge freshman bench. And, or rather the Northport Huntington bench. Smithtown Hauppauge get it out of the zone. Matarese tries to one-hand it out. Trevino chips it in deeper. Zethner across. Oletta for Zethner. Jackson Zethner will chip it up the far wall. Intercepted and put right back down by Smithtown Hauppauge. Only as far as Siak. Siak across. Hedger. Stopped by Trevino, who sends it in deeper. We're nearing less than 2 minutes to play here in the third period. 2-1 Smithtown Hauppauge. Freshman red have the lead. Here's Oletta. He's got the only goal. Throws one across. Deflection. Sprawling out and covering is Tyler Thompson. I think Thompson might have gotten a bit of deja vu from that last cross-ice feed that beat him in the second period. He was not wanting a repeat offense there. And a thumbs up from our board operator, Kevin Broderick. Ganesi wins the faceoff, all-important faceoff win in the offensive zone for Northport Huntington. Puck rolls around to the near side. It's Zethner. Zethner playing it down the wall, hoping for Alfano. Alfano bumped by Lucido. Played across to the other side. The Bulls break out. It's in the neutral zone. Zadrozny fighting for possession of the puck, chips it back down. Still, it is Smithtown Hauppauge that have it. Now they turn it over. Ganesi a drive and a blocker save made by Thompson. Ganesi meets back up with it in the near corner. A minute 25 to go in the game. 2-1 Smithtown Hauppauge. Freshman red holding on. Alfano, a little chip out in front. Save made Thompson. Are you kidding me? Here it is again. Alfano, the backhand pass. It might have even been a shot that deflected. The chance for Oletta, and he's robbed. Robbed by Thompson. We'll do it all over again to the right of Thompson. The officials making sure the net is safely secure in its position. The draw is won by Trevino. Ganesi giving chase. Kersher trying to play it around. Oletta cuts him off. Empty net for Northport Huntington. A chance here for the empty net. It goes wide. But getting the red line, so no icing. Zethner plays it across. The Tigers must get back in. They will now. Oletta around the boards. We're under 50 to play. Along the near corner. Trying to get possession of the Tigers. Zethner, a wrister through traffic, deflects wide. Off Ganesi in front. Zethner, another keep. A chance. It bubbled over the stick of Mikowski. Trevino to the line, not out. Zadrozny, save made by Thompson. Along the near side, just 20 to play. It's fired out by the Bulls, and we'll get an icing and a stoppage. Wally, if we get a quick scoreboard check, if you can hear me. I think we got it. 19 seconds to go in the game. Every second counts. Face off to the right of Thompson. Won by Northport Huntington. I'll let a shot, though, blocked. Comes down low, Ganesi. Spun out in front! No! And a stoppage. The puck was still loose. I don't know if that favors or hinders Northport Huntington in this situation. They get time back out on the clock, but they might have had a chance to score right then and there. The puck was in the far corner. It doesn't matter now. All that matters is there is 10 to play. Won by Siak. A shot blocked from Alfano to the far wall. Not out. Zadrozny couldn't get a shot. It's in the neutral zone. Zethner. Nothing he could do. It's over. Smithtown Hauppauge, freshman red. Hold on and move on to the semifinals. 2-1 over Northport Huntington as it went down to the very end. A high blood pressure inducing game that ultimately ends with Smithtown Hauppauge, freshman red, moving on. Thompson was huge, especially in those last few 3 minutes, a hectic last 3 minutes. Northport Huntington, they fall short, but can leave the ice knowing they left it all out there as they fought down to the very end as their season falls short of the ultimate goal of Suffolk County high school hockey supremacy. Thank you so much for tuning into LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League freshman playoffs. Ryan Brownigan, Kevin Broderick, all of our guest appearances. Here's Brady Campbell now behind me. Thank you so much again. Until next time and next game, I will see you then.